Welcome to the dark side of Zenitco. Today we are going to discuss Klesch-2 dual flashlight and Perst-2 dual laser. And it's me, Darth Anastasia. I hope you don't mind if I take this thing off. The sound is not so good in it, and I need to see everything what I'm showing to you. So have a good Halloween, and going back to our topic. Our topic today is Klesch-2 and Perst-4, and they are combined by a tactical switch KV4/2. This switch is designed for these two devices, so you can't connect other devices with it, but we hope that in near future we will make more switches to combine more of our devices. What do we have here? We have two rotary switches. There are letters on them. On this one it is written P4. It is Russian letter P that stands for Perst. It connects to Perst-4 laser. And this letter is K2. It's a bit easier. K2 connects to the Klesch-2 flashlight. So you should connect them only this way. This wire to Perst-4 and that wire to Klesch-2. Then what do we have more here? Here is a safety lock. It is to eliminate the possibility of accidental turning on when you don't want your devices to turn on, and it works both for laser and flashlight. And here we have two buttons. The front button is for the flashlight and the rear button is for the laser. The switch turns on the devices in the mode that is chosen on the body of those devices. For example, here is Perst-4. It has three modes. Here we have a switch. It has three positions. Neutral position. It doesn't work in this position. Here we have Russian letter Z that stands for Zelený. It turns the device on in a green mode. And here is a position IK, infrared, that turns the device in infrared mode. The same thing is about Klesch. Here it is. We have two letters here. This is Russian B that stands for Белый, which means white. This is infrared IK. We press it, the flashlight is in infrared. We press this button, the flashlight is in white. Let me demonstrate. Here I have Perst-4 turned on in green mode and the flashlight turned on in visible mode. The front button controls the flashlight. For example, I press it, it works. I press it twice, it works in stroboscope mode. I press it and then hold it. We have brightness control. It have 5 levels of brightness. In the highest level of brightness it is 500 lumens. For example, I stop pressing it. This brightness is preserved. If I turn off the flashlight and turn it on, the same brightness is on. If I press the button twice, it moves to the highest brightness quickly. It is important because the flashlight have a battery life control, and when the battery is very low, it turns on in a lower brightness mode automatically. So when you change the battery and, for example, it by itself it went to the lower brightness mode, it stays in the lower brightness mode, and when you put on a new battery you just need to make the brightness higher, either by using this button or by brightness control. Another way to control brightness is like this, by a rotary switch on the front of the device. Then we have Perst-4. It is controlled by the rear button. I can turn it on. I can change the brightness. And I can also turn on the laser in stroboscope mode. And finally I can use it together with the flashlight in stroboscope mode, in normal mode, so any option. Let's see how it works in infrared mode. And here I will need my night vision device, so let's put it on. We turned off the light. I turn on the laser. Here it is. I can control its brightness. The brightness can be high, it can be low. Now it's high. Now lower the brightness. It's very low. There is an interesting thing that is made in Perst-4 when the brightness is very low and I change it a little bit. Here you see a little flash. It was made on purpose because when we work on big distances we can lose the mark of the laser when the brightness is low, and when we click it we see the flash and we see our mark, so it is very useful. Brightness control in infrared mode for Klesch-2 is the same as in visible, and the important thing here that brightness control is mostly used in infrared mode because different surfaces have different reflection rate, and if we work with a surface with a big reflection rate, it would be difficult to work with it when we have very big brightness. That's why we need to lower our brightness, and brightness control helps us in it. The other difference is that the stroboscope mode in infrared mode has a different frequency of pulsation if we compare it with visible mode. Important thing here, when I turn on the laser in infrared mode, it has a blue indicator that shows that it is turned on. The same thing about flashlight. You see, it's blue. And when we operate in visible mode, the indicator turns red. Another important thing here, for example, I am operating in infrared mode. I turn it on. I don't see it, but I know that it is turned on because of the indicator, and I would like to switch to visible mode. I move here. It doesn't work because I need to press once more. When we go through 0 point, the device switches off. The same thing about Klesch-2, so when we cross the 0 point, we need to turn it on again. You can buy Perst-4 and Klesch-2 devices in partner stores, as well as KV4/2 tactical switch. I will write down the list of partner stores below the video. And now it's time to party, so have good holidays. Goodbye.